Hey all, Jin Lee here with Keiss LC Lufenia. If you haven't seen my pools for Keiss LD, it will be in the description below as usual, but I did get his LD. So I'm going to showcase it here, but not with your typical launch team per se. The others have launch calls, but yeah, the others aren't launchers, so technically usually you do want to run Keiss for the launch team with launchers, at least one other one like Cloud. I mean, Noctuar works too, Desil obviously, but I will just show a quick preview of what you can do with a launch team in the Chaos Challenge quest I did. So yeah, that was your standard launch team setup. It had Peso's HP damage up. Keiss LD essentially the debuff that gives you battery off HP damage dealt on launches and sap. That's pretty much what his LD does and brings him up to proper damage amounts for Lufenia's essentially. But yeah, so Cloud's Burst is essentially one of the more ideal uses of Keiss's LD. And that was like almost 3.5 million damage, and you could easily stack like a friend's burst effect as well on top of everything. So yeah, it has a lot of potential. That's one of the higher potentials of Keiss LD. Otherwise, it's okay. It's a debuff with 6 turns, but you only have 3 uses of it. But since if you're able to delay the enemies, then you can just constantly have it on them all the time, unless they cleanse, obviously. But that is the synergy stomping team, and I'm not going to run that for this one. I'm just going to showcase his AA is kind of busted with Onion Knight, and so with the free ability you can use it on his skill 2s. He has 3 AAs. You can keep using his AA and essentially have unlimited for more or less. It should last like the entire fight mostly if you're dealing proper amount of damage on each launch. So I just wanted to show that. This is going to be our first time running the team, but I assume it's going to be pretty funny and work out pretty well. Vincent is just going to be there just along for the ride this time. If enemies get to act, they will be neutered. So safety, because I obviously have no healer, and I have Penelo Call just in case I do need some healing. But otherwise, this is mainly going to be a Keiss and Onion Knight show. So these enemies, they do resist magic, so Onion Knight will need his Imperil for his Blizzard, and Absorb Dark, Holy, Weak. So they pretty much said no Desil, okay Peso. And then the orbs are at the beginning of the battle. They'll go away when the HP falls below 80%, and then they'll come back when the HP falls below 50% again. And essentially, you just need to increase the orbs by launching them. It's fairly simple. Bring launchers. You got Cloud. Cloud works really well here. Even Ramza works, Noctuar works. Their call abilities work. I'm using Ramza Call and Cloud Call. So if you don't have Keiss, you do have other options as well. But Keiss obviously is the premier launcher here. And all those debuff immune stuff, none of it is Vincent's because they don't account for Vincent, so all his debuffs will be sticking pretty much. And so yeah, for this Infinity skill 2 of Keiss to work, we're going to need an OK friend as well. Luckily, I love using OK Friend anyways. Where are they? Okay, there's one. I'll just take that one. I have never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Let's do this. Alright, let's get the LD debuff down. I also have a sphere, attack down sphere. Vincent's refined on Keiss. I put on a long time ago, so that's attack down. It's not gonna mess with Vincent's. It's nice that he has 2 debuffs now though, so I can use my LD actually. And we're gonna start with the multi-hit, because the blizzard magic will do no damage until we get the Imperial down. There's the Imperial. Alright, yeah, let's get the LD. We're gonna bring up Keiss first so that he can use his skill 2 right away. Alright, so free skill 2. Let's go behind Vincent and break B. So we already got a perfect launch right here. Free ability, I'm going to use it on the skill 2 or the skill 1. Because I'll use the skill 2 after, it's fine. And ideally, the people that you give Keiss's buff to, they do an AoE attack so that the other enemies are launchable as well. So now B is launchable. But we can just go in a loop here, it's fine. I'd rather Vincent do the attack than Keiss on the launch. And then the other would still be launchable. This is only because I know the fact that he's gonna get plenty of free abilities. Otherwise, you can be more conservative, obviously. Some battery here with his HP plus. But essentially with Keiss, I'll use his skill 2 every time I can, unless I need to refresh some of his abilities, like his EX buff or his skill 1 buff. Let's enchant. Blizzard, I guess. Oh shit. Maybe I should check if his Imperial was pushed off already. That sucks. Yeah, let's jump up here. The attack down should still stick, so yeah, let's jump up with a skill 1. Yeah, attack down still on, it'll stick, yeah, just double checking. They were doing like near 9k brave damage before, now it's only 700. It's so much better, so much safer with Vincent on the team. Now he's doing ones. Well, resisted, but their Imperial is down now. Might as well use the EX. delay them. It's weird seeing Keiss actually do damage now. I can keep spamming skill with Vincent. Let's reapply the attack downs. Just checking if he can jump up. I would have done the skill 1 first, but he doesn't jump, so I'll use the skill 2. Make sure the attack downs are on. And their orbs should go away under 80%, so we don't have to worry about the orb too much here. We don't have to worry about anything they do. I forget what the union is actually. But let's see if I can get both under 80. Oh, only A. I don't know what's going on really. But he just did 0 damage on me. That's what I have Vincent for, sapping them and preventing any brave damage. So whatever that was ended up being 0 HP damage. Oh, the union is he granted the other guy brave. Okay. But then it got sapped and poisoned away, so he did 0 damage. Alright, time to take out Vincent. And this is when we start abusing the skill 2s. The skill 2s of Keiss. Pretty much I just started early. I want to see how far I can go, how much damage I can do before we run out, essentially. If we even run out. Alright, let's bring Keiss up. Alright, now it's time to use the AA, get back up to 5 skill 2s. And yeah, we'll go behind my Onion Knight. I wish the other Onion Knight was in front with us. This should have Imperil. Yeah, just double checking. So I can use the Blizzard combo for AoE damage. So now A should be launchable. I just refresh his skill 1, yeah. I'll just refresh his buff here since I didn't really like any of the scenarios where it's skill 2 anyways. We can get Ramsa's buffs up, start dealing more damage. We don't have a proper support. So we gotta summon here because we weren't getting good launches, and we'll use Ramsa's default. Now we can get some breathing room to play around with our launches. Deal 200,000, I think he said 200,000 launch should be easily doable here. They want to use the LD. Just use the EX, just make sure they have this down, yeah. So the good thing about his LD debuff is it'll last as long as the enemies never go, pretty much. So That's the difference between a buff and a debuff. There's positive and negatives. So we need to skill 2 here, go behind, friend. And we'll just use the LD again, bring Keiss up. I always want to keep Keiss in front of everybody so he can do the skill 2. And he can be the second one in launch as well. And we can use this EX on the launch here. Yeah, let's. I'm thinking AA can summon. Might as well refresh just in case. So under 50% their orbs should come back up, which is fine. Now I have all that breathing room for launching, which is why I summoned. Alright, here come the orbs, deal 200,000 again. I don't know why the text goes by so fast, I can barely read it. Yeah, we'll just keep doing AoE damage. Now let's go behind the friend. I plan to use my OK burst when the friend is almost out, so pretty much it's essentially giving us a long burst effects. I haven't actually used his AA without a free ability yet. Still have 3 AAs, and I have 4 skill 2s after I use it here. Yeah, I'm not running out. I'm not running out at all. There's no way. Let's just get some regain for our HP loss here. And yeah, we'll skill 2. Go behind myself. He can't launch on his skill 2, obviously. Yeah, the EX probably, or the LD, or the burst. Maybe use the burst. Yeah, the friend only has 1 turn left. We'll use the burst here. We'll go with the LD, bring Keiss up, make sure he stays as a 2nd place person. Got a nice launch on LD too. Imagine if Keiss's buff stayed on the burst person the entire burst phase. That would be crazy, but it doesn't, obviously. That would be busted. One of the rare buffs to actually go away in burst. Yeah, we'll use the blizzard here, AoE damage. This is why you want Keiss as your 2nd person, so you can battery your 3rd guy, but then you get battery from the LD after as well, which is nice. And we'll use the EX here. I'll use my skill 1. I'll end in ninja mode so I can be a little bit faster. Stay in front of the enemies. So yeah, we'll end with ninja mode here. I also like this animation. Who doesn't love ninjas? Nice damage. It's no 3.5 billion, but it's still pretty good. free skills again. We'll just use it on the skill 2 because his AA is still up. And yeah, we'll use the EX here. It's too bad. It won't make the other person launchable, but it doesn't matter. Keiss just gave you the skill 2 again. And essentially this is going pretty much as I expected. Vincent, I haven't seen Vincent for days, and they're almost dead. I do have both buffs of his on decently, so before Vincent comes back, I'm just going to reapply my LD debuff. It's too bad this won't be a launch. Hello Vincent, long time no see. Look at all your skills. Might as well just launch here with the cloud call. And then the other guy's launchable, which is perfect. We might as well just refresh the LD while we're at it. Yeah, this fight is over. It was good I bursted and summoned early. It's ending at the right amount. I mean, even my OK will have too many burst turns left. Get Ramses buffs up again and heal a little bit first. So I wanted to save LD for the launch, even though I have 2. Probably no need, but yeah, we don't want to jump up. We'll just use the AoE damage. Yeah, let's do it on B instead. We're gonna launch A. I went behind OK because, yeah, Vincent can jump up here and OK can do the LD anyways, so. I mean, either way, they're all dead. But yeah, essentially, I want to use his LD for the launch. This is over. I actually still have a LD use on Keiss. I have 2 skill 2s and all the AAs. Might as well launch here though with the delay. Ooh, look at that, 1% each. That's solid. And then the EX, perfect. This one just should kill both of them. Vincent gets the glory, even though he did the least work. He was our protection from the HP damage. And that is it. So, not your typical team you'd see with Keiss. I mean, but you can abuse that OK stuff. You can just switch out Vincent for a launcher, and this team would be OP. So yeah, I mean, launching has always been pretty busted. I don't have Decil, which I tried my best to get Decil, but I don't have Decil, but Keiss is the key to most launch teams anyways. So you have Keiss, you have Decil, you have Cloud, and then you got Ramses also if you don't have Decil, which would give you a decent support as well. Yeah, lots of launch options we have now. And overall, Keiss is the same as he's always been, really strong. He's just up to Lufenia level now. The LD doesn't give him that much, but it gives him enough. It gives him plenty enough. And you can see that the benefit of it being a debuff, those enemies never got to go hardly at all. The first LD debuff just stayed the whole time. I just refreshed it just in case before Vincent came back in, but the first LD debuff pretty much lasted the entire fight. If it's over fast and they don't get many turns, you don't need that many uses of the LD unless they cleanse, obviously. And yeah, that is it. That's the showcase of free skill 2s galore for Keiss, which means bunch of launches. It wasn't as broken as the synergy team would have been, but it was still pretty broken and pretty fun anyway. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you next time on the Bronze. Bye.